It's story time. Story time. Let's read a story time. Story time. I'm geeked to story time. Story time. You and me, it's story time. Story time. Let's achieve. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Story Time with me, Kayla. I hope you are enjoying your Wednesday and making sure to stay safe. Now, K-Crew, you all know I love celebrating Black History 365, but today is February 1st, which means it's the official start of Black History Month, and that's why I am so excited because today's book is also another special author feature. Today, we will take a look at a book from author Patrice McLaurin. She has written a book that ties perfectly into Black History Month and how we can take a look at the amazing people in our past who has helped us a lot now in our present. And so, without further ado, the book we'll be reading tonight is called Have You Thanked an Inventor Today? Written by Patrice McLaurin and illustrated by Dian, Wang. You ready to see what this book is all about? Ready? Set, let's begin. Have You Thanked an Inventor Today? Written by Patrice McLaurin and illustrated by Dian Wang. Here we go. I am so excited for this one. So you know what? Let's jump straight to it. Let's begin. This world is full of inventions. Some of them we don't even think about. But if we took the time to think about them, we'd realize we wouldn't want to live without them. That's very true. There are so many things from A all the way to Z that we have because someone invented it. It makes our lives a whole lot easier now. You see, inventions, they make our lives much easier, and they also make our lives more fun. So we should thank the inventors who invent great inventions, for without them, we might not get anything done. Like, for instance, when your mom wakes you up in the morning to let you know that it's time to go to school, you stretch and yawn, rub the corners of your eyes, and probably wipe away last night's drool. That's definitely me in the morning. That's when you happen to glance over at your clock and realize that you're running a bit late. Well, you wouldn't know that were it not for Benjamin Banneker. He invented the first clock in the United States. Oh, that's a picture of him right there. So you put on clothes and you rush into the bathroom. You wash your face and brush your teeth, then brush your hair. Well, you should thank Lida Newman for part of your morning grooming, as the modern-day hairbrush was her awesome idea. Ooh, super thanks to Miss Newman, because I definitely look a little rough in the hair sometimes. Afterwards, you're called into the kitchen for breakfast. This morning, it's cereal with fruit and wheat toast. Well, thank goodness John Standard improved the refrigerator, because hot milk with your cereal is pretty gross. I agree. So think about all the things in your refrigerator right now. If it wasn't for John Standard, they will all go bad. And when you're on your way to school, whether you're a bus rider, a car rider, or you walk, you have to thank Garrett Morgan for the traffic light. Otherwise, none of our streets will be safe to cross. See, it was him. He came up with the red means stop, yellow means slow down, and green means go. Then, after you've settled into your classroom and you've taken out your supplies because you're such a scholar, please remember to show love to Mr. John Love, for his invention was none other than the pencil sharpener. I definitely did not know that, and pencil sharpeners are definitely important. Now, as much as I know that you love to learn, you'll admit that sometimes lunch is your favorite time of the day. Well, you can thank John Robinson for your lunchbox, but for what's inside it, it's your mom that you need to thank. And what does mom usually pack in your lunch? Tasty snacks that make your belly go yum, like peanut butter made popular by George Washington Carver, or potato chips invented by George Crumb. That's another one I definitely didn't know. So many useful things that we still use today. Fast forward, the school day is now over. It's been a long one and you're pretty happy to be home. You check the mailbox invented by P. Downing. Then chill in front of the air conditioner invented by Frederick Jones. Plus, your teacher didn't assign any homework, so you decide to play a few games on the cell phone. Well, if it wasn't for Henry Sampson's gamma electric cell, believe it or not, there will be no cell phone. Oh my goodness, thank you, Mr. Sampson, because I cannot live without my cell phone. And these are just a few awesome inventions. There are countless other ones that I didn't even mention, like the doorknob invented by Old Dorsey, or a type of guitar invented by Robert Fleming. Sarah Boone invented the ironing board, and Thomas Stewart invented the mop. Lonnie Johnson invented the super soaker, and W.A. Martin, he improved the lock. That's pretty amazing. So now, here's what I want you to do. I'd like for you to take a moment or two and ponder over how life would be if these inventions weren't created for you. How we would have to probably get on our hands and knees with a rag to scrub instead of using a mop. We couldn't have fun in the sun with a super soaker or play games. We'll have hot milk, brush our hair, safely cross the street, have a cool guitar, and of course get woken up on time with our alarm. Then, as you lie in your bed this evening and you think about how your day was spent, don't forget to thank an inventor. Then dream about what you'd like to invent. Yes! Imagine all the people who were listed in this book, and even the ones who weren't. They all had an idea 30 years ago, 100 years ago, maybe even 500 years ago. And it's still, their invention is still being used today in 2023 and beyond. And the author left us with some biographies, and she also left us with some activities, like some riddles. She also left, and you can make your own invention box, a project, and here's a little bit about our author and where to find her. The end. Yes, K-Crew, wasn't this such a great story? And you know, just like the amazing people who were mentioned in this book, the ability and the power to invent is already within you. Now, I hope you enjoyed reading this book as much as I did. To find your copy, make sure to head on over to her website, and you can also find this book on Amazon. And of course, be sure to follow on social media. A big thank you to our author for writing such a wonderful book. And I want to thank you all out there for joining me as well. But it's time to say goodbye. Are you ready? Here we go. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. My friends, goodbye to you. I hope to see you again real soon. Be proud of all your work tonight. Now climb in the bed and sleep real tight. On the count of 3, let's say goodnight. 1, 2, 3.